What makes people successful? Let's dive right in. Secret number one, successful people take risks. Success is not for the faint-hearted. It's for the bold, the brave, and those willing to take a leap of faith. It's for the individuals who, when faced with uncertainty, choose action over inaction. They don't sit on the sidelines watching life pass by, consumed by what-ifs and maybes. No, they plunge into the unknown, ready to face whatever comes their way head-on. They understand that life offers no guarantees, that the path to success is not a straight line, but a winding road filled with bumps and detours. But they don't let this deter them. They're not afraid to try, to fail, to pick themselves up and learn from their mistakes. After all, the sweetest victories are often born out of the bitterest failures. Successful people are risk-takers. They're explorers in the vast landscape of life, forging their own paths rather than following well-trodden roads. They're not afraid to step outside their comfort zones, to venture into uncharted territories, because they know that's where the greatest opportunities often lie. So the question is not whether you'll face risks on your journey to success. The question is whether you're willing to embrace those risks, to turn them into opportunities, to learn, to grow, to succeed. So are you ready to step off the sidelines and take a risk? Moving on to secret number two, successful people possess unwavering self-belief. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, the wind in your hair, the vast expanse of the ocean stretching out before you. The thrill that surges through you, that's self-belief. It's the driving force behind every successful person. It's not just about believing you can do it, it's about knowing you can. Successful people, they don't just dream, they act. They don't let self-doubt tie them down. Yes, they too experience moments of doubt, but they have mastered the art of talking themselves out of it. They don't overanalyze all that could go wrong. Instead, they focus on their strengths, their capabilities. They know what they're good at, and they're not shy about it. This self-belief, it's their springboard. It's what propels them into the world, ready to showcase their skills, ready to reach for their goals. It's not just about talent. It's about believing in that talent. It's about harnessing it and using it to its full potential. I've seen it time and time again. People with mediocre talent achieving great things simply because they believed they could. And on the flip side, I've seen incredibly talented individuals waste their potential, purely due to a lack of self-belief. So, no matter how talented you are, no matter how skilled, remember this. Without self-belief, all talent is wasted. Scene script. Secret number three. Successful people don't care what others think. Imagine you're at a party and you suddenly decide to dance, but you're the only one. You look around and see people staring. What's your first instinct? To stop dancing, right? Well, successful people would keep dancing. Successful people treasure their own opinions and beliefs. They're not arrogant or self-important. It's just a matter of faith. They know their capabilities and they have sturdy belief systems. Their beliefs, unlike the average Joe's, work greatly in their favor. They appreciate themselves and stand firm for what they believe in. They have strong ideals and values and live a life that resonates with what's important to them. It's straightforward to be indecisive when you're unsure about your values, but successful people have clear values, and this clarity gives them the courage to stand alone. This doesn't mean they disregard everyone else's opinion, but they have the ability to filter out the noise, the naysayers, and the doubters. They listen, they learn, but ultimately they trust their own judgment. They understand that they can't please everyone, and they're okay with that. They don't let the fear of criticism or ridicule stop them from pursuing their dreams. The key to their success? They stay true to themselves, even if it means standing alone. So remember, the next time you're at that party and you feel like dancing, dance like nobody's watching. The key is to be true to yourself, even if it means standing alone. Scene script. Secret number 4. Successful people think outside the box. Imagine a world where everyone follows the same path, never venturing off the beaten track, never questioning why things are the way they are. Now imagine how different the world would be if inventors, entrepreneurs, and pioneers had chosen to follow the crowd instead of forging their own paths. Not very exciting, is it? Successful people are not content with accepting the status quo. They are the questioners, the innovators, the ones who dare to ask, why not? They look at the world around them and see not just what is, but what could be. They see potential where others see impossibility. They are the fearless leaders who aren't afraid to go against the grain. When people tell them something can't be done, it only fuels their determination to prove otherwise. It's not about being contrary or rebellious. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to create something better. They don't just think outside the box, they live there. They thrive in the realm of possibilities, unbounded by conventional thinking. Their innovative minds are constantly at work, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary, the mundane into the magnificent. Remember, it's not about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions. So dare to question, dare to innovate, dare to lead. Because when you think outside the box, you open up a world of endless possibilities. Dare to question, dare to innovate, dare to lead. On to secret number 5. Successful people are optimistic at heart. Now, this is not about seeing the world through rose-tinted glasses, but about a mindset that focuses on potential, on possibilities, rather than on the pitfalls. Successful people understand that every situation, every project, every challenge comes with its set of possible problems. But instead of being bogged down by what could go wrong, they are excited by what could go right. They allow their creative process to germinate, to grow, before they bring in the rationality, the reality checks. Why? Because nothing substantial, nothing transformational would ever be achieved if we started every journey worrying about the potholes rather than the destination. This optimistic outlook is not just a feel-good factor, it's a strategic advantage. It creates a robust mental buffer that shields these high achievers from the harsh blows of negativity. It keeps them resilient, keeps them moving forward, even when the going gets tough. Successful people are like miners, always looking for the gold, the good in every situation. This doesn't mean they ignore the dirt, the problems. No, they acknowledge them, but they don't let them overshadow the potential, the opportunity. They understand that it's the problems that lead to solutions, that lead to innovation, that lead to success. So remember, optimism is more than just a sunny disposition. It is a mindset, a strategy, a secret weapon of the successful. Optimism is the fuel that drives the engine of success. Scene script. Secret number 6. Successful people are resilient and not afraid of failure. Picture this. You've just experienced a setback. You're standing at a crossroads. One path leads to giving up, the other to trying again. Which path do you take? The secret of successful people lies in their choice. They choose resilience. They choose to bounce back. Successful people view failure in a different light. They see it not as a dead end, but as a detour, a necessary part of the journey to success. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but rather a lesson to be learned. It's a clue to the puzzle, a piece of the bigger picture. Imagine failure as a springboard, each setback propelling you further, higher, closer to your goal. Successful people internalize this concept. They see each failure as a chance to learn, to grow, to adapt. They bounce back stronger and more determined. Now, resilience doesn't mean they never feel the sting of failure. They do, but they don't let it define them. They don't wallow in self-pity or let failure erode their confidence. Instead, they dust themselves off, learn from the experience, and move forward. They separate their actions from their identity. The task didn't work out, but that doesn't mean they are a failure. Remember, failure is not the end. It's just a stepping stone to success. And finally, secret number 7, successful people possess a can-do attitude. It's not just about having the skills or the knowledge, it's about having the attitude that screams, I can and I will. That's the spirit successful people carry with them. They are eager, driven, and always ready to face the challenge head-on. They are the problem solvers, the solution finders, and the ones who can turn a situation around. They thrive in adversity and see every obstacle as a new opportunity to learn and grow. They do not just sit around and complain about the problems they face. Instead, they roll up their sleeves and delve into finding solutions. But it's not just about relentlessly pushing forward. Successful people also know when to step back, take a breath, and let go. They are not obsessed with fixing things that can't be fixed. They understand that some battles are not meant to be won, and that's okay. They don't see this as a failure, but as a sign of wisdom and maturity. They are not defined by the tasks they undertake, but by the attitude they bring to them. They don't let setbacks define them, but rather they define themselves by their ability to bounce back and keep moving forward. Their secret weapon, a can-do attitude, is the fuel that drives their engine, the wind beneath their wings. Success belongs to those who believe that you can. To wrap it all up, here are the 7 secrets of successful people. First, they embrace risk, diving headfirst into their dreams instead of sitting idly by. Second, they possess an unwavering self-belief, focusing on their strengths rather than overanalyzing potential pitfalls. Thirdly, they are immune to the opinions of others, standing strong in their own convictions and abilities. Fourth, they think outside the box, constantly questioning the status quo and daring to be different. Fifth, they maintain an optimistic attitude, seeing possibilities where others see problems. Sixth, they demonstrate resilience, viewing failure not as a personal defeat, but as a stepping stone to success. And seventh, they possess a can-do attitude, always ready to face a challenge head-on and find solutions rather than dwelling on problems. These are the 7 secrets that drive successful people to achieve their goals. Now that you know the secrets, the question is, are you ready to be successful?